Welcome to this video series about electromagnetism as taught by the module in the Milestone Institute. This set of videos will go through the most important topics in electromagnetism, and the level is somewhat above the usual high school level. We will be using calculus and vectors to define the laws of electromagnetism. The topics to be discussed are the following. In the first section, we will go through the electric charges, what electric charges are, the Coulomb's law, electric field, electric potential, then how we can get the electric field from the potential, and we will also discuss the method of image charges. Then in the second section, we will go into Gauss's law and its applications. So we will be discussing something that leads to capacitors. And then the third section is about capacitors, parallel plate capacitors, combination of the capacitors, and we will be discussing the energy stored in a capacitor, and then the effects of the electrics. We will be discussing Faraday cage and curvature effects. Session 4 is about currents, resistance, and EMF. Here we will be also discussing the Drude model of the current. Session 5 is about the direct current circuits. We will be discussing electromotive force, resistors in series, resistors in a parallel circuit, and we will be discussing Kirchhoff's rules and RC circuits. Session 6 starts with the magnetism part. So we will be discussing what the magnetic field is, what is the magnetic force, how a particle is moving in a uniform magnetic field, and what are the applications, and what is the magnetic flux, which will then lead to the important Maxwell laws about magnetism in section 7. First, we start with the Biot-Savart law, and then we will be discussing the magnetic field around a wire, and then the magnetic forces between two parallel conductors, and then we will go to Ampere's law, and we will be discussing magnetism in matter, Faraday, and Lenz's law of induction. So with this, we kind of cover all the Maxwell equations. Session 8 is going to be a wrap-up of the Maxwell equations, and we will be discussing the differential form of Maxwell equations. And with all this, we will enter the era of electromagnetic waves, and then the relationship between the magnitudes of the magnetic and electric fields in an electromagnetic wave, the energy carried by the electromagnetic wave, and we will be discussing the maximum speed in the universe as well, which essentially leads slowly to special relativity, and from that on, all the modern physics. There is a book version of this material that is available to the Milestone students for free, and it's also available on my Patreon page. So if you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel or join the Patreon page so I can upload more videos to YouTube. Thank you, and bye-bye.